What if the very thing you do every single day, something you've been doing since you were a toddler, is secretly making your back pain worse? Here's the truth no one tells you. It's not about how much you walk, it's about how you walk. And right now, the way you're walking is slowly destroying your posture, compressing your spine, and keeping you trapped in chronic pain. But here's the hopeful part. When you fix just 3 simple things about the way you move, your body starts to heal itself. Your back pain can disappear, your posture can straighten, you can stand taller and feel younger. I've seen it happen hundreds of times. Just like Barbara, 71, who spent 5 years trying everything for her lower back pain, only to discover that changing her walking form gave her more relief than a decade of treatments combined. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what she did and what you can start doing right after this video ends. Let me tell you what's really happening inside your body right now. Every time you take a step with poor form, with your shoulders rolled forward, your head jutting out, your hips tilted the wrong way, you're sending shockwaves through your spine. Your lower back takes the brunt of it. Those discs between your vertebrae? They're being compressed unevenly, hour after hour, day after day. That's why the pain never really goes away. It's not a mystery. It's mechanical. And it's not just the pain, is it? It's how you look in the mirror. That slumped posture that seems to get worse every year. It's the stiffness in your neck and shoulders that greets you every morning. It's standing at the kitchen counter or at a family gathering and feeling that deep ache creep in after just 15 or 20 minutes. It's wanting so badly to stand tall and confident, but your body just won't cooperate anymore. You start to wonder if this is just what 70 looks like, if this is just your new normal. Let me tell you about Margaret. She was 67 when I first met her. Margaret had been dealing with chronic lower back pain for 8 years. 8 years. She'd tried physical therapy twice. She'd done the exercises they gave her. She bought a special mattress. She tried different shoes. Some days were better than others, but the pain always came back. What really broke her heart, though, wasn't just the pain. It was watching herself shrink. She told me she used to be 5'6". Last time she was measured, she'd lost almost 2 inches. Her daughter had pointed out how hunched over she looked in family photos. Margaret started avoiding cameras altogether. She came to me exhausted and hopeless. She said, "I don't want to be that little old lady who can't stand up straight, but I don't know what else to do." Here's what Margaret didn't know, what most women over 60 don't know. Your body hasn't given up on you. Your spine can realign. Your muscles can relearn. Your posture can improve dramatically, but not with more stretches, not with more strengthening exercises done in isolation. The answer is in something you're already doing every single day: walking. But walking the right way. And in just a moment, I'll show you exactly why most people never fix this, even when they're walking every single day. First, let's talk about what everyone gets wrong. Most women I work with believe that walking more will help their back pain. So they push through the discomfort. They do their 10,000 steps. They walk around the block. They walk at the mall. They walk on the treadmill. And yet, nothing changes. Sometimes it even gets worse. Here's why. Walking with poor form is just practicing bad movement patterns. You're reinforcing the exact mechanics that created your pain in the first place. Another myth: people think posture is about pulling your shoulders back and standing up straight, so they try to force it. They squeeze their shoulder blades together until their upper back aches. They hold their breath trying to maintain some rigid position. Within 5 minutes, they're exhausted and they give up. That's not posture, that's tension. Real posture, healthy posture, comes from alignment. And alignment comes from movement. Proper movement. That's the missing piece. Here's something that surprises people. Your posture when you're standing still is actually determined by how you move when you're walking. Think about it. You spend maybe 5 minutes a day consciously thinking about standing up straight, but you spend hours moving, walking, going from room to room, running errands. Your body adapts to what you do most often. If you walk with your head forward, your body learns that position. If you walk with your weight in your heels and your hips tucked under, your spine compensates. Your walking pattern literally shapes your standing posture. So what actually works? Let me break this down into the elements that will transform both your walking and your posture, and in doing so, eliminate your chronic back pain. First, head position. Right now, I want you to notice where your head is. If you're like most people, it's jutting forward. We call this forward head posture, and it's devastating for your neck, your upper back, and eventually your lower back. For every inch your head moves forward from its proper position, it adds 10 pounds of stress to your spine. 10 pounds. Most women over 60 are carrying their head at least 2 to 3 inches forward. That's 20 to 30 extra pounds of pressure. No wonder your neck and shoulders are stiff. When you walk, imagine a string gently pulling the crown of your head toward the sky. Your chin should be level, not lifted or tucked too far down. Your ears should be over your shoulders. This one change alone can start relieving upper back and neck tension within days. Second, shoulder position. Your shoulders should be back and down, but not forced. Here's the cue that works. Imagine you're gently sliding your shoulder blades into your back pockets. Not squeezing them together, just sliding them down. This opens your chest naturally. It allows your arms to swing freely when you walk. And here's the critical part. When your shoulders are in the right position, your rib cage can stack properly over your pelvis. That takes massive pressure off your lower back. Third, and this is where most of the magic happens for lower back pain, pelvic position and core engagement. Most women walk with what we call an anterior pelvic tilt. Your pelvis tips forward, your belly pushes out, and your lower back arches excessively. This compresses the joints in your lower spine and weakens your deep core muscles. The fix is learning to find a neutral pelvis. Stand up for a moment if you can. Place one hand on your belly and one on your lower back. Now gently tilt your pelvis backward just slightly, like you're tucking your tailbone under. Not a big movement. Subtle. You should feel your lower back flatten just a bit and your lower belly engage. That's neutral. That's where you want to be when you walk. In this position, your core can actually support your spine instead of your back muscles doing all the work. Quick note, if you want all of this laid out for you step by step, I put together a complete guide called the Posture Reset Walking System. Everything you need in one place. Check the pinned comment below and grab it. Fourth, foot placement and push-off. This is huge, and almost no one talks about it. When you walk, you should land on your heel, roll through your midfoot, and push off through your toes. But here's what most women with back pain do. They shuffle. They land flat-footed. They don't push off. This creates a weak, unstable walking pattern that sends force up through your knees and into your hips and back. Focus on really pushing through your big toe with each step. This activates your calf, your glutes, your deep core. It creates a spring in your step. It aligns your entire kinetic chain from your foot all the way up through your spine. Fifth, arm swing. Yes, your arms matter. Your arms should swing naturally in opposition to your legs. Right arm forward when your left leg steps forward. This creates a gentle rotation through your torso that keeps your spine mobile and your core engaged. Many women hold their arms stiffly or don't swing them at all. Let them move. Let them flow. This rotation is actually protective for your back. Let me tell you about Diane. Diane was 73, and she'd been walking for exercise for years. 3 miles, 4 times a week. She was religious about it. But her posture kept getting worse, and her back pain never improved. When I watched her walk, I saw everything I just described. Head forward, shoulders rounded, no push-off, minimal arm swing. I spent one session with her, just walking up and down a hallway, making these adjustments. Head up, shoulders back and down, pelvis neutral, push through the toes, swing the arms. After 20 minutes, she stopped and said, "I feel taller. I feel lighter." We measured her. She was standing a full inch taller than when she walked in, just from changing her movement pattern. 6 weeks later, her chronic lower back pain that she'd had for a decade was gone. Not managed. Gone. Now let's talk about how you're going to apply this starting today. because information without action changes nothing. Step 1. Do a walking assessment. Before you change anything, I want you to notice how you currently walk. Tomorrow morning, walk normally for about 30 seconds and pay attention. Where is your head? Are your shoulders forward or back? Are you shuffling or pushing off? Are your arms swinging? Just notice. Don't judge. Just gather information. The fear here is usually that you'll feel overwhelmed or that you're doing everything wrong. You're not. You're just starting to become aware, and awareness is always the first step to change. Step 2. Practice the head and shoulder position while standing still. Stand in front of a mirror. String pulling from the crown of your head. Shoulder blades sliding into your back pockets. Chest open. Just stand there and breathe for 1 minute. Get familiar with what this feels like. The fear here is that it will feel unnatural or tiring. It might at first. That's because your muscles aren't used to it. But proper alignment is actually less tiring than poor posture. Give it time. Step 3. Add the pelvic tilt and find your neutral pelvis. Still standing in front of the mirror, do the hand placement I mentioned. Gently tilt your pelvis until you find that neutral position where your lower belly engages and your lower back softens. Hold it for 30 seconds. Breathe. This is your new normal. The fear is that you won't be able to tell if you're doing it right. If your lower back feels less arched and your core feels slightly engaged, you're doing it right. Step 4. Take 10 mindful steps. Now put it all together. Head up, shoulders back and down, pelvis neutral, and walk 10 steps focusing on landing heel first, rolling through your foot, and pushing off through your toes. Let your arms swing naturally. Just 10 steps, then rest, then do it again. Do this 3 times. The fear is that you can't focus on all of these things at once. You're right, you can't at first. Pick one element per walk for the first week. Monday, focus on head position. Tuesday, focus on shoulder position. Wednesday, focus on pelvic position. By the end of the week, they'll start to come together naturally. Step 5. Extend it to your daily walks. Once you've practiced these elements separately, start applying them to your regular walks. For the first few weeks, just focus on form for the first 5 minutes of every walk. Then let yourself relax. Gradually extend that mindful walking time. Within a month, this will become your new automatic pattern. The fear is that you'll forget or that it's too much to remember. That's why I suggest starting with just one element at a time and building from there. Susan, 69, told me after 4 weeks of practicing this, "I can't believe how much better I feel. My back doesn't hurt when I stand at the counter anymore. My daughter said I look like I've lost weight, but I haven't. I just stand taller. I feel like myself again." Now I want you to imagine 2 different versions of your future. In the first version, you close this video and nothing changes. You keep walking the same way you've always walked. Your back pain continues. Your posture continues to decline. You lose another inch of height over the next few years. You avoid photos. You cut outings short because standing is uncomfortable. You feel older than you are. You watch other women your age stand tall and wonder why you can't. In the second version, you take what you learned today and you apply it. Starting tomorrow, you begin retraining your body. Week by week, your pain decreases. Your posture improves. You stand taller. You feel lighter. You move with confidence. You see yourself in photos and you smile because you look strong and vibrant. Your back supports you. Your body works with you instead of against you. You feel younger, stronger, more capable. You reclaim the version of yourself you thought was gone. Which future do you want? The choice is yours, and it starts right now. Everything I just shared and more is waiting for you right now in the pinned comment below. Click it. Get the complete guide. Because you deserve to live without chronic pain weighing you down every single day. Don't wait. Your body is ready to heal. Your posture is ready to transform. All it needs is the right information and your commitment to change. I believe in you. Now go take that first step.